What is up, everybody? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And I had to come back so we could talk about the crazy action happening with Kaspa. All right, before we jump into this absolutely is not financial advice. No, my friend, do not listen to anything I say because you could get wrecked. Now, I wanted to do this quick video because we have such interesting things to report since the last update, because we were discussing some key things in the last video. We were talking about the fact that since we poked through this support resistance line right here, that moving up above this, it could come back down and test it as support right there, which it did. And then we climb up, and I said that if we happened to come back up, we could test the next previous resistance and support zone right here, this line. And we did. We broke straight through this line. And I said, last but not least, if the trend was strong enough, maybe we could make it to the final support and resistance line, which is just a tad bit underneath. I think it's right at about the all-time high. If you look at where I plotted this point, this data point, I think that's the high point. And so my line is just a little bit below it. It's kind of an average between some points that fall off of the chart that way. But at any rate, holy mackerel, this is just bananas. So look what happened. We have a rejection right there at the all-time high support resistance zone line. We also have a crossover right there of the stochastic, but we still have a very bullish divergent MACD set of oscillators, and we're still on the dark green on the histogram. So I don't know what's going to happen yet. We could still stay up here and kind of bounce up and do another hump. If we do this for a little bit, if Bitcoin keeps going up right now, there's a chance we can make it back up and test this line again. I don't know if that's going to become the next support. I really don't think it's going to happen. My guess is now that we have raced up to this line so quickly, it's probably going to be rejection city, and we'll come back down and either test this line as support or we'll drop to one of these previous support resistance lines. Now, will it go all the way back down to the low point? I don't think so. Okay, this is not all-time low, but it's the low since the breakout action that we saw take place, a month or two ago before I even ever bought in. Now, as far as where we at price-wise at this moment, it's kind of tough for me because I bought, here's where we had the low point of the swing. And then I bought right, I think, somewhere here. And let's see, my price, it was on this line, very near it. It was 1591. So I bought, I guess, right here at the green bar, the green candle, right after this second dip. At this very moment, I think I'm up, close to 3x. All right, I was over 3x when we made it to the top of the line here. But I don't think we're going to make it much further. We can't expect that. What goes up must come down to an extent, and then hopefully we'll find support at a higher low. That's what we are hoping for. Now, let me see here. Let's just jump to the 1 hour chart real quick, just so we can see here that we've got some red candles that are jumping in, getting a little piece of the action. We've got one here and one here. And notice that we wicked up twice and touched the line, all right? And now we do have a very bearish stochastic, and we have an MACD oscillator that is curling over, and we are printing a light green bar on the histogram with the 1 hour chart. So chances are we're going to float back down. And when we look at this chart, we've also got some possible targets besides just this support resistance zone baseline. We could also test the 50 EMA or the 200 EMA. And then, of course, we have these other support and resistance zones. Also, look for this volume node to be a stopping point and this volume node to be a stopping point on the VPVR. Point of control price is right here, just below 0.002. That is also a possibility. Now, let me see if I can scrunch this in here so we can get all of the VPVR nodes. Yeah, right about there is where we get it all. So when we scrunch it all in, we can see that the peak node is here at a price of 0.0019-ish. And, we could retrace back to that, which would be fine. But I would love to see it find support at the 50 EMA or the 200 EMA on the 1 hour chart. So we'll continue to watch this. And for those of you that are wanting more fundamental stuff and news, there's a couple other channels. I'm going to have to post it. I'll post a link to it in the description if I can find it. I'm going to focus on the technicals. I don't have time. I'm already convinced on the fundamentals, and it's going to all work out. This is a great project, and that's water under the bridge. And so I'm not the one that is going to be bringing you that information. My focus and my expertise is reading the chart. So I'm just here to be the light in the forest, shining through the trees, helping us find a pathway to what could possibly be coming up next. All right. So look to other channels for your fundamental analysis and look to me for the TA. And we know that when you're coming to see my charts, you're mainly going to get a TA report. And if there's some breaking news, I'll talk about it, but I'm not here to be the one that says I'm breaking the fundamental analysis first before everybody else. That's not my job. That's not the value added that I'm providing on this channel. I want to stick to what I am best at and what I have time for. I own 5 businesses. I don't have time to dig around and read on Twitter all day long and catch the news and be the first one as these things jump out the box. Okay? Also, if you're not into TA, save your breath. We don't need to hear you comment, TA don't work on Kaspa. We don't need to hear that. It's okay. You have your opinion. Go watch another channel, all right, and leave us alone. Let us enjoy our TA. TA works, and we can see that. How many calls have we had since the Kaspa token has been printing on the TradingView chart? We've had one after another. We caught this descending parallel trading channel. We caught this bottom, and then this confirmation of a lower high, which established the new ascending baseline. We caught this pop from the bull flag that got formed. And then we also found the possible points at which Kaspa price could rise to and find rejection. So we like to know what's going on. And I tell you what, post in the comments right now and tell me, do you appreciate it and do you like to know where the price could possibly go? Even though we know that this is going to be worth $1 million bajillion $4,000,000,000 per coin. It's going to be tremendous, fantastic. We know that. But post in the comments if you like the play-by-play. I'm like John Madden here. What you got here is the end zone. When a guy goes across the end zone there, you get 6 points. It's a touchdown. So I'm just calling it like an NFL football game because it's fun and we enjoy that. If you don't enjoy that, so be it. But let me know in the comments if you like the play-by-play. You heard me? Okay. Well, other than that, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to the Crypto Pro channel. And I'm so glad to have you here with me today, where we can band together and put our thoughts and our research to use as a group and get this crypto right here, grabbing our bags so we can all be rich in the end. That is all I have for now. This is Carlton, and I am out.